Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to a match here on WWE 2K25. This one is the Battle of the Cowboys, as Hangman Adam Page goes one-on-one against Clark Connors. Now, Hangman had a torrid time in our Universe mode up until this year. He's really turned things around now. I mean, only a couple of months ago, he was sat in the 300s or 400s in position. He was +1 after 18 matches, and all of a sudden now he's up to a +7 after 23 matches, up into the top 50 in our ranking system. So really started to turn things around. And that's why I always keep saying, I know you're sick of it by now, but the cream will eventually rise to the top. You give him enough opportunities, that cream will continue to rise, and rise. And he's got a big chance here to continue doing so against Clark Connors, because I do imagine that Hangman will be the favourite for this match. And of course, Hangman will want to continue those wins to force his way back into the championship picture. I mean, look at earlier on, we did a fatal four-way with 4 of the highest rated guys from AEW and New Japan. And Hangman will want to be one of the guys in that discussion in the future. And the only way it's going to happen is if he keeps winning and winning and winning. And then we have Clark Connors, who is actually making his second ever appearance in SWE, but his first ever singles appearance. The only other match he's had in the past was part of a tag team as the War Dogs with Drilla Maloney. So this is his chance to really stamp his authority on a singles career here in the Universe mode as well. Oh yeah, and that one match they had as a tag team they lost. So they currently -1 from 1. Clark Connors currently in 595th position in our ranking system. A win here would completely change things for him. A win here would be the biggest win of his career as well. I don't know a ton about Clark Connors or many of the War Dogs, to be honest, apart from Robbie X, because Robbie X was someone who I used to watch a lot on the UK independent scene before WWE killed it. Clark Connors is 31 now, coming up to 32 years of age, still pretty much in the early part of his career. And it'd be interesting what he does do, because his entire career at the moment has more or less just been New Japan. From 2018 through till now, mainly just New Japan. Obviously joined Bullet Club War Dogs back in 2023, which has been a great thing for him. And of course had a couple of appearances in AEW, I think as singles competitors mainly. He was part of the All-Atlantic Championship match in 2022 and one in 2025 as well. He did recently have a match back in March against Swerve Strickland on Collision, which he lost. And of course he was part of the pre-show on the most recent Forbidden Door as well. So he's starting to open up. He's starting to have these opportunities. And it'd be interesting to see how his career does progress. Because I say, I don't know a ton about him, to be honest. All I know is he's a cowboy, hence why this match happened. Well, he's a loose cowboy, you know. He's working over Hangman Page here. Like I said, Hangman Page for me should be the big favourite for this one. Clark Connors weighs in at 202 pounds as well, so technically he qualifies for the Cruiserweight division. I don't know if we'll ever use him in the Cruiserweight division, but technically he qualifies. As Clark Connors now just pushing Hangman back into the ropes. Hangman does have a distinct size advantage here against Clark Connors. But it's Connors who's in control of the match. Lovely German suplex. He's only 5'6" apparently. Wow. This is according to Wikipedia. He's billed at 5'6", 202 pounds. That is tiny. Guy's got little man syndrome. No wonder he qualifies for the Cruiserweight division. Hangman now does take some control in this match. There's the chops, the kicks, and a big one around the side of the head. Clark Connors drops. Hangman is up on the top and in with a big elbow drop. There's the pin by Hangman. It's a 2 count already. Wow. Okay. There's the Lion Salt now by Hangman. There's the pin for the 1. Only a 1 count. Hangman now bringing Clark Connors back up to a standing base. Springs off the... No, he doesn't spring off the ropes. Looking for the chop, but Clark Connors is back up and hits Hangman with a spear. drops into the pin of his own. There's the 1, the 2. It's a 2 count. Pretty damn close there for Clark Connors. Like I said, would have been the biggest win of his career so far. And look at that underhook brainbuster as well. Fantastic maneuver straight into the pin once again, wasting no time. Really wants to get this one over and done with as soon as possible. There's a kick out there by Hangman, but there's less and less and less in every kick out that he does now. Clark Connors now wrenching back at the arm of Hangman Adam Page. Hangman able to slide free. And there's the strike into the face. And again, a couple of stiff ones right in the side of the head of Clark Connors. Springs Hangman off the ropes, ducks underneath, and Clark Connors went for something. Hangman was able to avoid it, stepped out of the way. Clark fell face first into the mat. He's back up now. Lovely discus back fist. Caught Hangman now into the STO as well. But Hangman is able to break free pretty well. There's the elbows right into the face. Stiff elbows as well. And a discus lariat of his own. There's the pin for the 1, the 2. Oh, it's only a 2 count. Hangman now willing Clark Connors back up to a standing base. And he takes him up looking for the Deadeye right on the top of the head. Clark Connors could be out from that. There's the pin for the 1, the 2. Oh, it's only a 2. Clark Connors able to break free. Normally after the Deadeye, Hangman has a buckshot lariat ready to go, but Clark Connors here able to turn things around. There's a power slam. Now he's heading up to the top rope. And Connors now with a frog splash on Hangman Adam Page. There's the pin for the 1, the 2. Oh, only a 2 count. Clark Connors now backing away into the corner. What is he planning here for Hangman Adam Page? It's another spear, but Hangman reversed the spear into a DDT. Really well done there by Hangman. Stiff lariat as well. He needs to head himself to the outside and go for that buckshot, Hangman, but he's maybe lining up another Deadeye. Clark Connors saw it come in. Was looking again for the underhook brainbuster, but oh, hello. We have interference from... It looks like somebody from Judgment Day? I don't know who that would be, to be honest. Maybe Finn Balor, former leader of Bullet Club, trying to help out his young gun. There's that big double-handed DDT. Clark Connors could have it here. No, only a 2 count. Clark Connors now sending Hangman off the ropes. Hangman able to avoid whatever that was. Big knees into the side, right in the ribs. Very painful. Hangman now, lovely lion salt. The problem was his opponent was nowhere near it. There's the boot in the gut by Hangman. Takes Clark Connors up onto the shoulder. Going to drop him face first across that top. And now going to bring Connors out of the corner the hard way. And Hangman now on the outside. Is he thinking buckshot? He is, and he hits it. Buckshot lariat. Clark Connors folded inside out. And the 1, the 2, and the... No. Wow. Okay. I thought that should be a 3 count there, but Clark Connors able to break free. Got caught with a clothesline once again. Ducks out the back. Hangman catches the fist. Clark Connors now with the elbows into the gut, fighting back on Hangman. Hangman fighting back again with a strike in the gut. Going to send Clark into the corner. Clark reversed it. Oh, look at that. That went low. Referee said not low enough to warrant anything. And there's the, wow, the Rainmaker into the forearm as now, for some reason, one half of the War Raiders is here. It's Hanson. Is there history between the former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, the War Raiders, or the Viking Experience, or War Machine, whatever you want to call them? Nice little roll up here by Hangman. Oh, it's enough. Oh, wow. Wow, okay. Well, that's just opened up some new windows for us, hasn't it? Okay. So Clark Connors with that loss now moves down to a -2. And Hangman Adam Page with that victory is going to move himself up to a +8. But now I'm thinking we need to do... Yeah, trust me to squeeze another bloody match in. It always bloody happens, doesn't it? I think we need to do the Bullet Club War Dogs up against War Machine. Which does work. Former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions War Machine. So it does work in the grand scheme of things. You know what? Consider it booked for next week. Why not? Why not add even more to my already stupid schedule? It's what I'm good for. I mean, good is a strong phrase to use for that, isn't it, really? But it is what it is. Okay. So, Bullet Club War Dogs, which will be Clark Connors, and I think Driller Maloney, because those are the former tag team champions from the group. And they're going to go up against War Machine. They're called Eric and Ivar now, aren't they? I always remember them as Hanson and Rowe, to be honest with you, but Eric and Ivar it is. There we go. That is booked then for next Saturday. I mean, when the game gives you lemons, you've got to make lemonade, haven't you? That's the best way to do it. Clark Connors is furious with Hangman. He's furious with Hanson. But he'll get a chance to get his retribution next week. And that's great for Hangman. Moves up to a +8 now. Which puts him same points now with Giant Baba, Scott Steiner, Ric Flair, MJF, Darby Allin, Go Shiozaki, Gunther, Adam Copeland, The Undertaker, Chris Jericho. 8 is a really strong number. Right, I'm going to love you. Leave you good night. God bless everybody. Saying please do like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.